these zones. So our next guest is actually going to be talking about his personal experience in the military. So Minsang, come up here and talk about the Korean military.
그것은 한계. 견딜 수 없을 것 같은 시간, 무게, 중력. 그러나 두려움을 넘어 내딛는 우리의 한 걸음. 강함은 거기에 있다. 강함은 역경을 통해 자란다. 우리는 높은 하늘과 거친 땅, 끝없는 바다로 간다. 우리의 명예와 기술, 헌신과 열정, 강함은 거기에도 있다. 우리는 세계로 나아간다. 강함은 정신에서 깨어나고 정신은 뿌리에서 탄생한다. 우리는 평화를 만드는 강한 힘, 대한민국 국군이다. 대한민국 국방부.
Hi. Good evening. I'm Minsang from Bachelor's program, and I just started my first semester in KLU. And today evening I want to share my past 2 years of military service in Republic of Korea, also known as South Korea. And it's me on the left. Oh, you didn't change it. It's me on the left, and it's my brother on the right. And he is currently still serving in military as an officer. That's why he dressed up a bit better than I did. And the reason why I joined the military service in Korea is because we have conscription, which is mandatory military service. So all the men in Korea, they have to join the military unless you are disabled or you have some serious family issues. And the reason why we have conscription is that result of Cold War in 1950s. From 1950 to 1953, we had Korean War, which was the biggest war after World War I and II. And since then, our government decided to do the conscription so we can have enough manpower to protect the country. So let's see how my military service looked like. I joined the Special Force. Although it is a conscription, you can, if you are willing and able to, you can apply for Marines, Special Force, like Airborne, or you can also apply for a counter-terror team. And I joined the Special Force because I don't like normal stuff, so I like special things. That's why I joined the Special Force. And I was in Special Warfare Command, Headquarter Unit, Guard Team, Guard Platoon as a squad leader of 4th Squad. And I was specialized as a paratrooper, you know, the guy who flies out from the aircraft, open the parachute, from just like the video. And I was also a guard as a unit of a guard platoon. And those are the list of the disciplines I have completed. For example, airborne training, or self-defense, tactical shooting, firing training, winter training, underwater invasion. And I got those pictures, for example, in the mountain or with my parachute while I was guarding, and with my team in the mountain again. Also, we had a swimming pool in our base, so I was swimming in there. And this is for my winter training. And actually I wanted to bring more pictures, but because of the security regulations, I couldn't take more detailed pictures. So this is the most pictures I could bring. And here I want to tell you, military service life in Korea is not only about running around, shooting around, suffering from your team leaders. It's not only about that. For 21 months of my service, I also enjoyed it a lot because in my base area we had karaoke, we had spa, we had cafe, we had cinema also, and we had a football pitch. I played soccer every night almost because that's all I could do. And also I could do the health training, not as much as bodybuilding, but I still did some health training with my comrades. So the life in the military base was not only boring things. Of course it was quite suffering, but as you can see from the picture on the left top, I'm smiling and I really enjoyed it. And I brought one question to myself: what were the losses and gains I experienced from these 2 years? I chose 3 losses. First, time. I chose time because I had to serve in the military for 21 months, and during this time, for example, my friends who are not Koreans but who are German, they could continue studying for their careers, or they could do their internships to experience more for their career. But for myself, I couldn't do that because I had to stop studying because I had to join the military, and that was a big loss for my career perspective. And secondly, I chose contacts because of the security regulation. Most of the time, you can't have your smartphone with you, so you are disconnected from the world most of the time. And because of that, naturally, you lose some contacts from your old friends, from your primary school, middle school, and I lost a couple of friends also as well, and I hope to contact them again back. And that's a quite big disadvantage as being a soldier in Korea. And monk, what I mean by monk is usually every country, if you become a soldier, you have to cut your hair. They usually have very strict regulations for rules for your hair. And when it was shortest, my hair was just 6 millimeters. I think this was 9 millimeters. And I really didn't like it because I find myself, maybe I look a bit better with longer hair right now than short hair. I look like a monk, that's why I wrote monk here. So, but you can't disobey. In military, when your team leader or your leader tells you to cut, you cut. There's no second, you can't say anything. So although I disliked it, I had to do, so it is a very big loss. But were there only losses then? No, I also brought 3 gains. First, I chose leadership. I was leading my squad with 10 units, and being a squad leader is not only how to command your unit, what to do and where to go, also that, but you also have to look after their health issues, if they are sick or not. Also, you have to know how their relationship with their girlfriends also their relationship with their families is really important because their mental state has to be stable. Otherwise, they are most likely going to do mistakes. And actually, many soldiers, they get injured after they break up with their girlfriends because their mental state is unstable. And because often the trainings are quite dangerous, and if they are not focusing on that, it's very dangerous. That's why a squad leader has to control that. So through that, I learned how to lead a team very much. And secondly, I chose people, because in the military, you see so many different people from different regions, and they sometimes speak different dialects. It's really fun to see how they integrate and how they behave each other. And we have a group chat, and I'm standing in the middle of the picture with the brown shirt, if you can recognize. And we have a group chat all together with the unit, and we are like lifelong friends because we suffered together. We showered together every day for 21 months. We had a meal, we woke up all the time together, we shared our lives for 21 months, and it was a great opportunity to have so many friends from different regions. And lastly, I chose confidence. I personally find my military service both mentally and physically the hardest experience I had in my life. Of course, I'm worried for Miss Tranchal is there. I'm worried for my math exam in December. For example, integration, differentiation, I worry about that. But being worried of something is different than being afraid of something. I'm not afraid of math, Miss Tranchal, but of course I'm worried. But after discharging from military service, I don't feel fear anymore because I don't expect anything to be as scary as my military service. So I became more confident. So before finishing my speech, I'd like to emphasize and remind us one very important fact. That right now, at this moment, while I'm wearing this suit in nice warm temperature, we are sitting on the nice sofa and nice chair. Out there, right now, at this moment, in every country, regardless of their nationalities, there are soldiers standing outside in cold weather, holding their heavy rifles, guarding their nations, and freezing their hands and feet, trembling their hands. Right this moment, they are still sacrificing their time for us. And regardless of their nationalities, they all deserve to be appreciated because we must be aware of that. They are the people who they are the people who sacrifice to allow and enable us to live our lives like how we are living right now. So I want to suggest one thing to all of us. Please enjoy your life and this evening as well, as happy as possible, so that the sacrifices of the soldiers out there can be meaningful and be achieved. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minsang, and of course, thank you for your service.